Let's look at the menu bar and see what else we can do. Okay, let's highlight the first paragraph. You can either click and drag, or you can click on a single word and then triple click, and it will highlight the entire paragraph. Some of the things we can do is choose the different types of font, choose the size, choose what kind of emphasis we want, and choose where we want it. Also, bullet lists and number lists over here. Let's start with the font. So I have this highlighted. It automatically chooses Arial for us, but I want a different font. And these are all the different fonts that you can choose. So I like Caveat. It means warning, caveat. So you can choose the different types of caveat. There's subheadings here. Not all of them have that, but if there's a little caret, they have a subheading. Comic. Actually, I like Georgia, so we're going to pick Georgia. You can see how now the first paragraph looks different from the second paragraph. So just take a second to play with the different fonts and either leave it that way, or of course, you can choose Control Z and it will go back to the normal font. I actually liked that font, so let's hit the redo button and we'll go back. Let's change the size. So here's where you change the size, and to go up is the plus, to go down is the negative or the minus. You can also choose what type of emphasis you want. You can make the word bold, you can italicize it, you can underline it. There's also keyboard shortcuts for this. So just like Control Z is to go back, the keyboard shortcuts are Control B for bold, Control I for italics, Control U for underline, and it will also undo it. So Control U takes it off, Control I undoes the italics, and then Control B will also undo the bold. So let me undo these as well. A fun fact you might not know, to get that arrow, you type in the dash 2 times and then the right facing caret, and it will make that arrow for you. And then these, if I was actually writing this, I would want these separated in some way to point out that these are special. And so I'm going to use the bullet list for that. That is over. So here are your bullets. You can choose how you want it to look. Let's do stars. But if I want it to be a numbered list, that would be here. And again, you can kind of choose, do you want a parentheses after it or capital A or a 1? I like the 1. There you go. So play around with it for a little bit. try some of these emphasis things, but not the color yet, not yet. And then try making things into a bulleted or a numbered list. You can also use check marks as well. And of course, there's the color. So I could make this bold, and then I want to change the color to really highlight it. And then here are all the different colors that you can choose. Purple's always a good one. I always like purple. Or this is an eyedropper tool, which is really fun. So you can see if I want this blue, I take the eyedropper tool over here, or if I want that blue, and it makes it that color. What's nice with this is you have a picture. Let me show you. I know you can't see off of my recording screen, but if I go to my computer and click on what do I want to click on? This purple app I have, now it's purple and it matches my app. You have a couple of minutes right now to just play with it, but I also want you to take this time to make this bold and change the color. That, and also this. Make this bold and change the color.